Hi everybody, Salvatore Manzella. I'm sure, if you're watching this video, you probably are my friends or so. So, why am I here today? Basically, last year I did a special diet. Special, nothing special, just more intense than usual. My wife posted a video on, posted a picture on Facebook, and I got a lot of comments. A lot of people call me, email me, and text me. Then they want to know how I did. So I thought that this might be a good occasion to give you some pieces of advice, especially because I had a small surgery 4 months ago and I didn't work out for 4 months. Basically, I'm down to what I was 10 years ago, maybe. I lost some muscle tissue for sure. I lost some weight because muscles have weight, and I gained fat, that's for sure. So I thought this was a good starting point, especially for all my friends and say, oh, you're genetically gifted. No, I'm not. It's just that I know I try to apply science to working out and to have a good diet. So the first concept that I would like to go over with you is homeostasis. Homeostasis is the way our body control every changes. Our body basically doesn't like changes, so it fixes really quickly. That's why we have constant temperature. We are at 37 degrees Celsius. If it's hot outside, we sweat. If it's cold, our muscles shiver to keep that constant temperature. Same thing with blood pressure. Same thing with heart rate. Our body doesn't like changes. I see a lot of people when they decide to start a diet or when they start working out, giving too much immediately from the first moment. They have the result the first week, the second week, then they stop because our body adjusts to that change. So the first thing to understand is that we need to give our body a constant small change every day. So it will adjust, but we'll keep progressing. If we give too much all at the same time, you will have the stress for a small amount of period and then it will stop progressing. Okay? So the first thing is to understand this. Once we understand this, we need to understand where we are exactly. A lot of programs out there, training program, diet program, they're great, they work. The problem is that they don't tell you where you are because they don't know. Only you know. Actually, you don't know. You need to find out where you are. I will never, if I want to go to a place, I will use my GPS. My GPS will tell me how to get there, but it's important that it knows where my starting point is. Knowing the destination, knowing that, oh, I want to lose 5 pounds, or oh, I want to gain muscles here, but if you don't know how many calories do you burn in a day, how can you decide a diet? I see some friends, oh, I wanna start a diet. I will start a diet on Monday, and they don't eat. They don't know if their body, if their metabolism is at 1,200 calories or 2,000 calories. Okay, so the first thing is to understand that there are some ways to understand where you are, how many calories do you burn each day. If you go to a special clinics, they will charge you a lot, but they have some ways like there is a small electricity that gets pulled through your body, so it measures the fats, the resistance, and basically tells you the percentage of your body in terms of fat and lean muscles. A very inexpensive way is the way I'm gonna tell you. Basically, you start a week that I call week 0. It's the most important week of my program. You start a week at you do for 7 days the same kind of activities. So if you go to work, go to work. If you work out, go work out. Do whatever you want, but do the same for 7 days. So same amount of hours working, same amount of time working out. It's better if you do the same workout. If you run, run. If you don't run, don't run. I don't care. But be constant for 7 days. If you do the same workout, it's great. Do a full body workout. 3 exercises for legs, 1 exercise for biceps, 1 exercise for triceps. I don't care which one you pick. 1 exercise for shoulder, 2 exercise for pecs, 2 exercise for the back. Okay? Then we will go over, if you guys liked these videos, then we will go over to details of each and every workout. But the week 0, you choose whatever you want. The important is try to do the same activity, so your calorie, the calorie that you burn will be the same. At the same time, you need to eat exactly the same amount of calories for a week. You can change what you eat, and I don't care. My recommendation is stop drinking sodas. That's the first thing. But we will go more in details with this when we start the real diet. Now, I want that you eat for a week the same amount of calories. The food can be completely different every day, I don't care. But the total amount of calories needs to be the same, okay? Because we need to give a constant information to our body. How can we do that? Okay? There's a very simple way, very inexpensive. There is an app, it's called MyFitnessPal. I'm sure a lot of you have it. I'm sure a lot of you don't use it. If you have difficulties, I will make another video where you can, where I can show you how it works. It's very intuitive. The easiest thing to use it, the most useful thing to use it, is that you basically log in everything you eat. And when you eat the amount of calories that you want, that you program for that day, you stop eating. So, as a general approach, try to divide your day in 5 meals. Breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. It shouldn't be too difficult, okay? In this, then you need to decide how many calories you want to eat. Usually, an average person should burn around 1800 calories. This is a very rough number. It can go from 16 to 2400. When I was working out intensely, I could burn over 2400 calories, but that's me. You need to find out how many calories you personally burn. So decide how many calories you want to eat, like 1800, and stay at 1800 all week. At the end of the week, you will see if your weight is increased or not. So day 1, you weigh yourself in the morning. Day 7, you weigh yourself in the morning. If you followed exactly what I said, if you had 7 days where you ate the same amount of calories and you burned the same amount of calories because you had the same kind of activities, you will find out at the end of 7 days, or the beginning of the 8 days, I guess, after a week, in the morning, if you gain weight or not. So if you gain weight, let's say you pick 800 calories, okay? 1800 calories, and you gain a pound, it means that your body burns less than 1800 calories. Very simple. If you lost weight, it means that you burn more than 1800 calories. So you need to adjust your diet, okay? When you find out that in 7 days, more or less, don't be super picky about it, but more or less you kept the same weight, it means that you picked the right amount of calories. So you know how many calories do you burn per day. When you have that number, we will start our program. It's 4 weeks. I feel flattered that I call myself and I call my program a program, but we will start what I created for myself and worked for myself. So the first week we will go down of 100 calories. It seems nothing, but for the body is a little stress, and it will adjust consequently to the stress. The second week we will go down 200 calories. Third week 300 calories. Fourth week 400 calories. This should be more than enough to lose a lot of extra water, a lot of fat, and to build some muscles at the same time. Another thing that I want to say is that A lot of people believes that you either build muscle or lose weight. You cannot do both. Well, you can definitely do both. Eating the right things and working out properly. Okay. So next thing, the diet. Again, I will go more in details and I will do videos day by day showing you exactly what I do, and you should apply to what you are based on what you find out on week 0. So the week will be divided in the first day we will eat mainly carbohydrates. Let's say 80% carbohydrates, 20% fat, with a fixed rate for the protein. The protein will never change. You need protein for the entire period to support your muscle growth and your fat loss. So 80% carbohydrate, 20% fat. I know that the protein are extras. Then the second day we go down 60% carbohydrate, 40% fat. So we are building energy with a complex carbohydrate. We are accumulating energy that we will spend through the week working out. The third day we go 50-50. The fourth day we stay at 50-50. The fifth day we go 80% fat, 20% carbohydrate. So this way our energy, our body, who is used to such a high level of carbohydrates, will use all the carbohydrates that it has and will start using fat. Will learn how to use fat as an energy. So it will burn the fat that we have, plus using the one that we are taking. Same thing on the 6 days. 80% carbohydrate, 80% fat, 20% carbohydrate. Last day, Sunday usually. I like to start on Monday, so last day, Sunday, 50-50. Okay? Again, I will go over and over with this with you while we go through our plan, and that's it, I guess. Am I forgetting anything? I know it's a lot of information. Just remember the basic lines that I said. Week 0 is the most important week. So you start weighing yourself in the morning and you record that number. Then you forget about the scale for a week. You try to do 7 days at the same pace. So you go work, if you work, you go study, you do everything you have to do, but try to do the same and eating the same amount of calories for 7 days. At the morning of the 8th day, you will weigh yourself and you will see what happened. If you're up, down, or if you stay the same. When you feel confident, then that is the amount of calories that you're burning, then we will start the program with week 1. Okay? This was week 0 of our program. See you next time. Take care.